Tottenham versus Manchester United, English Premier League football match. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this game. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Monster matchup.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Sarr. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shaw. Very nicely done. Menu. Here's a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Menu could move up a gear here. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Johnson. Now it's Tell. He's found the way through. And it's Udogie. Throw it. Crossfield changing the point of attack. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Sarr. Now it's Tell. Udogie. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Martinez looks to the other side. Ugarte. Now he's off and running. That's good play. Matthews Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Cross. And he's there to clear it. Menu. Can he finish? Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Solanke. Pedro Porro. Now it's Solanke. Back into the middle. And that was very necessary. And here's Benton. Sarr!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Shaw. That is good strength. Matt goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So, a breakthrough already. Bentancur. Udogi. And here's Tell. Sarr. Menu aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Now it's Bentancur. Great run on the overlap here. Pedro Porro aimed in towards the centre. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he thumps it clear. Ugarte. De Ligt. Shaw. Menu. Martinez. Played towards the other side. Ugarte chasing after it. Brennan Johnson. Lobbed in behind. And the shot's on here.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Romero. Van de Ven. 2 down already, a nightmare start. And it's Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Bentancur. Sarr. Cleared away. Alinia played out towards the right wing. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Romero. Tell. Played back in. Menu. Shaw. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Romero. And it's Udogi. Solanke. Oh, good take in a good area. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. That looks a good ball through. Šeško. He's got away. Šeško! Ugarte. It's a mighty effort! Sarr. Moved on forwards. Udogi. Bentancur. Tell. Sarr. Romero. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. This looks promising. Bentancur. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Matheus Cunha, played out wide. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Solanke. Johnson. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Delivered with swing. And out it comes again. Johnson. Sarr. Johnson. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cleared away. Udogi. Tell. Does really well to win the ball there. Crossed into the box.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Shevchenko! Vicario herring after the ball here. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. He can get that clear. Chooses to go back. Johnson. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Udogi. Sarr. And here's Johnson. Pedro Porro. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Porro. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Menu. Played with finesse. That pass just didn't quite work. Romero, and he goes cross-field. João Palhinha. Romero. Sarr. Udogi. João Palhinha. Tell. And it's Udogi. Udogi. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Sarr. Šeško. Udogi. That is lovely. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Pedro Porro. Udogi. Sarr. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, played over towards the opposite flank. Bentancur. Sarr. Bentancur. Almost half an hour in now. Back into the middle. And here's Solanke. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Udogi. Now it's Tell. And here's Sarr. Tell. And the shot! Back-winning one! They have them in their sights again! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He viewers' landscape.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bentancur. Van der Ven chooses to go cross-field. Brennan Johnson. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Martinez. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. And it's Ugarte. Thinks one through. Can he find the finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shaw. Caresses it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Joao Palhinha. Sarr. Tell. Sarr. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Tell! Good effort first time.
Tell really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Sandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. And it's Shaw. Shaw delivers. Played into space out wide. Played it again. Takes a shot! A real chance! He scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And here's Tell, foot in. Now it's crossed into the middle, and the The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that has been clubbed away. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Matheus Cunha. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ugarte. Bentancur does well to get it back. Now it's Solanke. Solanke. Ugarte gets over and intercepts. It's just beyond his reach. Van der Ven. Van der Ven, gently done. And here's Solanke. Tell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Šeško. Shaw. Oh, he's in! Now it's Matheus Cunha. Crossed in again. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Solanke. Now it's Tell. Tell couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Yeah, no question, that's a foul. And it's Sarr. João Palhinha. Udogi. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. It's a throw-in. Bentancur proves too strong. Pedro Porro. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt forwards and with intent. Solanke. Solanke played out to the left flank. Tell is fouled. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Udogi. And it's Sarr. And here's Tell. here's Sarr. Udogi. Oh, that's nice. And here's Tell. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. João Palhinha. Nice physical challenge. De Ligt. Martinez. Menu. Shaw, head over towards the opposite flank. Romero shifted upfield. Romero. Udogi. Tell. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Šeško. Shaw. And there's the end of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedro Porro. Nice control. And it's Bentancur. Cleared without complication. Romero have it back and can go again. Ball is over the line. Johnson's cross, and that's been well dealt with. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Johnson. Šeško. And it's been played through. Real shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Pedro Porro. And it's Bentancur. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. Oh, a delicate chip through. Thinks about the shot. Swept in. Diogo Dalot gets it clear. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. And he's got his cross in. And he's there to get it away. João Palhinha. Udogi takes aim and crosses. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get rid. And here's Sarr. Sarr played back in. Diogo Dallo clears it away. Matheus Cunha. Sarr. João Palhinha. Tell. And it's Sarr. Udogi. Sarr. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Palhinha. And he's managed to get himself offside. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Udogi. Bentancur. Tell, given the lift of his goal. Martinez. Menu. Shaw. And he goes cross-field. Ugarte. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Climbs up big! Not the best of contacts, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Pedro Porro. Romero.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Sarr, who's set up one goal so far. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Over to the left. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short, and it's Udogi. Sarr, aim forwards. And the ball's come loose here. Tell. Shaw with a fine tackle. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Johnson running with the ball. Pedro Porro drives it in, punched away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Shaw looks to get on the end of this. Sarr producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van de Ven. Moved on forwards. João Palhinha. Almost an hour gone. Some good work on the right flank here. Brennan Johnson. Bentancur. Johnson. Played out to the right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sarr. Menu. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. Johnson tries to think it through. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Bentancur. Tell laid out to the left flank. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Udogie. Udogie closing in on goal. Johnson, and he's gone backward here. Johnson, backward it goes. Sarr. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Udogie. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's heaved it away. João Palhinha. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. That's tidy. Danger averted for now. Bentancur. Pedro Porro puts them all in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte charging forward down that flank. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Bentancur. Udogie. Sarr. Menu wins the duel this time. Shaw. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Šeško demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Van der Beek. Bentancur. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Udogi. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's played into the area. De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. In again. Header! Keeper's got his work done.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Romero. Tell. Tell. Sarr. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Succumbs to the pressure. Martinez. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Tries a measured ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Goes for the shot! Sarr. Tell. Udogi. Sarr. And here's Solanke.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Diogo Dalot, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Tell did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van de Beek. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
João Palhinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Solanke. And it's Porro. He slings it in. Could be danger here. Swings it across. Oh, the clearance is short. And here's Tell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And that would have won it.
Oh, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
That's a real chance missed. Pedro Porro gets good distance on it. Martinez. Shaw. Sarr is the guilty party there. Matheus Cunha. Van de Ven shifted upfield. And he's on a charge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Sarr. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Proves too strong. That's surely a foul, free kick. Šeško, and he's there to get it away. Pedro Porro. Van der Ven. Aim forwards. Saar. And it's Udogi. And here's Tell. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Tell really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Pedro Porro, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Udogi. Saar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero. Udogi. Talinia gently down. Saar. Ugarte gets across to intercept that. Shaw. Ugarte is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bentancur. Van der Ven. João Palhinha. Bentancur. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Showing good feet. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Martinez. Just 5 minutes left. Matheus Cunha. It's anyone's ball now. Tries a shot! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Saar. Udogi. Tell. And here's Solanke. He can get that clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Romero played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Udogu. Shaw does really well to win the ball there. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's well done, really robust. João Palhinha. That's a clever-looking ball. De Ligt getting this one clear. Matheus Cunha. Udogu getting this one clear. Sarr wins the duel this time. Johnson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is lovely. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. He'll try to keep this alive. And that was very necessary. Bentancur played into space. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he finish? Shaw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's very neat. Shaw with the cross. Short changes him with that pass. João Palhinha. Menu. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. Oh, nice touch. Matheus Cunha. Lovely feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Shapes to shoot! Oh, horrible miscue. Bentancur. João Palhinha. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.